Paycheck. Hey guys.
Okay, let's make this like 5 minutes because it's 3 a.m. So yeah, let's talk about Werewolf by Midnight, the new Marvel special. I watched it, I liked it. It felt a bit slow at some points, but the action was definitely there. The black and white thing was an interesting decision, and it didn't just feel like a gimmick. You know, also strong performances by Laura Donnelly, who reminded me a lot of Kristen Ritter when Kristen played Jessica Jones, just that Laura's voice is more pleasing to the ear, so to speak. Then we also had Man-Thing, who was already teased in like the trailer, but he didn't turn out to be the main antagonist, of course, because this is about Werewolf by Midnight. It's nice for those that don't know. Man-Thing had a movie in 2005 or something like that, which bombed. It was produced by Lionsgate and made like an actual horror film, but the film is so shit that most people have forgotten it. I could go on and say that I didn't like how Elsa isn't a redhead in this special, but you know that's such a minor thing, and especially now the way things are going right now, it's weird to complain about that shit. And besides, it doesn't detract much from the story, because essentially she's still the same. Now, the most familiar I am with Elsa Bloodstone is Next Wave. And Next Wave, while hilarious, is a comic book that exists somewhat out of the normal Marvel continuity, and the characters presented in the stories don't have their actual personalities like a regular 616. So I can't give really an opinion about that. I know she's an annoying character to fight against in Marvel Contest of Champions, where I'm probably also gonna get the footage for this video. And yeah, it really surprised me how well they did this with the whole atmosphere, the 1920s aesthetic, the Monsterverse aesthetic, the transformation. I think for more an old school werewolf, it was a really good look, you know. It wasn't a super hybrid thing of a wolf. It looked very great and very practical, I have to say that. The fight choreography, there were sometimes too many cuts, but it was like the most fluent since Winter Soldier, I think, from the moveset and how they twist and run around, and the rooms and corridors. The fight scenes are also quite brutal, and was a thing that I did not expect. Maybe they gave it, maybe Marvel or Disney gave it a little bit more leeway for the creators of the special, because it was shot in black and white for the most part. Yeah, and so the creators were like, okay, we can be a little bit more crazier with the action, and I think this might be the best so far of Phase 4. If nothing has impressed you that much, I would probably say Werewolf by Midnight will impress you. It's like an 8 out of 10, in my personal opinion. Yeah, and we see us in the next video.
Now get the fuck out of my driveway.